Welcome back. Now, Chefs with Compassion is launching its third annual hashtag 67,000 litre Mandela Day Soup Cooking Challenge. Home cooks, soup kitchens, corporates and other compassionate South Africans are invited to join in. And the aim here is to smash the target for the third time. The 67,000 litre soup challenge for Mandela Day has fed close to 600,000 hungry people over the first 2 years as cooks across the country rose to this challenge. So let's discuss this now, and as well as the year's plans with Chef Pillay from Chefs with Compassion. Chef Pillay, thank you for your time and good morning to you. I think before we get into this year's leg of the hashtag 67,000 litres, for Mandela Day, the soup that you run, the soup kitchen that you run, take me back to when you started. I mean, what gap did you identify and why was it so important for you to assist in filling this gap?
So Chefs of Compassion started just after we went into the lockdown in 2020 because, we've always had a problem with hunger in the country, but it obviously escalated with the lockdown and the pandemic. But we faced with two major problems in the country is that we have a massive food wastage problem. And just to give you a little bit of stats, roughly about 10 million tons of food waste ends up on the landfill every year. But at the same time, you have between 18 to 20 million people in this country who are food insecure. And that's the gap that we wanted to now bring together to reduce food waste and then turn that into nutritional, healthy meals and to feed and to hopefully one day end this hunger plight that we have in the country.
Yeah, and since you started, what's been the impact on particularly those who needed, the support when it comes to food, when it comes to soups, and also your partners, those who have joined into this challenge and also said, hey, we are going to be a part of this movement and we actually want to see more and more people benefiting?
So with the Chefs of Compassion project, as we've grown, I mean, the first week I still remember we cooked about 500 meals, and now we're averaging between 30 to 35,000 meals a week. Since we started, we've fed just over 3 million meals. But it's all well and good to talk about the stats, but the most important thing that we've now done, we've actually educated our communities, we've educated our partners in the food industry and about food waste and how to re-engineer their meals and how to reduce that and support communities, support beneficiaries, and now we've also started developing community gardens. So it's been a long road, but it's been a very educating road for our stakeholders, our partners, and our beneficiaries. Just to go back again to 2020, when it was around Mandela Day, we wanted to start something where we can, not just make an impact, but also service our community and service our nation. And the number 67, as you know, is very special around Mandela Day. So, and this is how the soup challenge actually came about. It's 67,000 litres for Mandela Day. But more importantly for us, it's not about the litres, it's about the mouths that we feed. And 67,000 litres of soup actually equates to about 268,000 people that actually benefit from the soup challenge. And in 2020, we actually smashed the target. We cooked just over 77,000 litres of soup and fed just about 310,000 people just on Mandela Day itself.
Yeah, and that just goes to show the overwhelming support and those who align with this important mission to ensure that South Africans are fed, this including children, those obviously in these impoverished, backgrounds and communities. And I have no doubt that this year you'll continue to smash it because I see the hashtag there, 67,000 litre. But to be honest with you, Chef, I see you doing it again, over and over again.
No, absolutely. And this initiative has just grown in leaps and bounds. We were actually very much on track to smash the record last year, and as you recall, in the week of Mandela Day, KZN was hit with the riots, and we lost almost about 30,000 litres that were pledged by the KZN region. But we still managed to smash the record. We did just over 70,000 litres of soup last year. And we also managed to help those in KZN. We actually had truckloads of soup and food actually going down there to that region. And this year, we've just grown in leaps and bounds. We are so proud to have new partners that have come along, celebrity chefs that have actually pledged to support this challenge. So together with everybody, together with our communities, our corporates, and just everyday South Africans, this is just going to grow and grow each year.
Absolutely. And I'm glad you mentioned, the KZN region, because I wanted to ask you, Chef, whether, this is a national initiative. Are you only in certain regions? For someone watching this conversation and wanting to know if this is available for everyone around the country, where are you based? Is it only per region, or do you have national footprint?
We've got a national footprint. We work very closely with the South African Chefs Association, and we utilize all of their chefs and their networks in all the regions. So it can be a little town, a major city. We've got the whole country covered. So anyone and everyone, as I mentioned, can get involved with this challenge. All
right. Well, I appreciate you speaking to us this morning, Chef Pillay from Chefs with Compassion, and wishing you nothing but the best. I'm so sure the South Africans will continue to join in, including corporates and anyone out there who knows that they can make an impact through, of course, the 67,000 litre Mandela Day soup cooking challenge. Thank you so much to Chef Pillay.